After a marathon debate, the State House of Representatives approved a 2-year spending plan, and it calls for defunding a popular program that's been around for more than 30 years. Fox 4's Casey Stiegel is in studio tonight with more. Casey.
Yeah, Steve, good evening. Texas House members passed the $337 billion budget early this morning. After more than 13 hours of debate, hundreds of amendments were proposed from both sides of the aisle. 53 were considered, 35 were approved, including one that defunds the Texas lottery.
If all members voted. There being 118 ayes and 26 nays, Senate Bill 1 is finally passed.
The newly approved General Appropriations Bill bankrolls the Lone Star State for the next biennium. It closely reflects what the Senate passed back in May, with the exception of zeroing out funding to the Texas Lottery Commission.
I just want to make sure that this is your position and that you're committed to the vote the Texas House took that the Texas Lottery should be defunded. Is this correct?
We will determine in our negotiations with the Senate how that turns out.
As of late, the lottery's integrity has come into question for allowing courier companies to sell lotto tickets through a smartphone app. When asked about the move, a spokesperson for the commission told Fox 4 it respects the legislative process and has no further comment. How to finance public education remains one of the controversial and big-ticket items.
This budget in front of you fully funds the Foundation School Program with $75.6 billion in all funds.
That includes raises for teachers and $1 billion to create educational savings accounts, also known as school vouchers, which allow families to use public dollars to pay for private school tuition, something critics have been vocal about.
There is something incredibly liberal in this bill, and it is the blank check for the voucher that is in this bill.
Additional border security accounts for $6.5 billion, a figure questioned by some Democrats.
How long are we going to continue this? $11 billion has been spent already. Governor Abbott says he's trying to ask for a refund from the federal government. Now Governor Abbott's friend is in the White House, but there's no refund in the mailbox.
The budget would shell out another $51 billion, or 15% of the total deal, for property tax relief, though Republican member Mike Olcott from North Texas argued that wasn't good enough.
I cannot go back to my district and say that with a $24 billion surplus, this is as much property tax relief we can do. So I urge you to vote against this budget.
When it came down to the vote, 19 Republicans and 7 Democrats opposed the spending plan. But since there was enough support through a simple majority, it passed.
All right, so up next, lawmakers from both the House and the Senate will begin closed-door negotiations to iron out all of the wrinkles and develop a final version of the budget before it is sent to Governor Abbott's desk. Steve?
All right, Casey Stiegel in studio. Thank you.